Welcome to Graeme Games. My name is Graeme. This is a game. Today I'm playing Magic of Autumn. Kind of a tranquil, simplistic opening screen. I kind of like how there's like a little bit of intrigue going on, this vast expanse. I should read how the store describes this game, how the store page describes it, because it's quite different. Magic of Autumn is a unique card puzzle game. Explore a magical island, turn the environment into cards, build decks to overcome card battles, and get your soul back. That's such an interesting concept that you can turn the environment into your deck. They couldn't kill you, so they took your soul. You wandered soulless for hundreds of years until you found where they hid it. It's time to get it back. I feel ready. Let's do it, man. Okay, so presumably a procedurally generated environment that now kind of comes into play. The transition from the menu to the game is seamless. I really dig the way that was just rolled out. So it is keyboard movement. I didn't even know that much. There is a tutorial, so I do kind of want to know. Conjure Maple Bonfire and Broken Raft cards. Click Conjure button and then click on Maple Bonfire Broken Raft. So conjure a tree? You have conjured Maple and Bonfire and Broken Raft. So Broken Raft is my own thing here, so then I will conjure closer. Conjured Broken Raft and conjure Bonfire. It's weirdly far away. I don't really know what's up with that. Collection. So, creates one warmth every turn. Click to add card to your deck. They're not in my deck currently. So let me just add those guys to my deck. Next step of the tutorial, click the conjure button and then click on a rune to start a fight. Okay, so this is where the combat comes in. If conjure is going to be such a prominent button, then I would have made it in the dead center so that you kind of just go down to it nice and simply. Okay, I didn't know what to expect, and now I don't know what's going on. End your turn. You started the fight with Broken Raft card in your hand, but you cannot play it yet. Like most cards, it requires warmth to be played, and you don't have enough. You need to wait until the next turn to draw another card. So, end turn. Is this what I'm fighting against? Enemy. The enemy is... it is this thing. So, it played warmth and then summoned a thing? Spirit of Rain. And it attacked me. Okay, well, it's not very good that I started with that then, is it? Bonfire's been added to your hand. Play Bonfire to gain enough warmth to play Broken Raft. So +4. It went on its own there. I didn't click again to make that happen in case that was unclear. Deals 3 damage to the enemy's idol. You're the avatar. Loses 1 warmth when this idol is played and removed. Yeah, okay, so that is what I would attack. Yeah, we'll just play the Broken Raft then. They cancel each other out. I lost some warmth. I don't know if I expected it to destroy itself. You'll now need to draw your Maple. So I still have 1 warmth. I don't know if I'll get the Bonfire back. There isn't really like a discard pile or whatever tracking things. Creates warmth every turn. And does damage and has 3 health. Like that. I'm reading that correctly, I assume. Continue attacking the enemy with the idol until the enemy's defeated. Idol attacks after you end a turn. So yeah, this thing just continually keep adding warmth. Okay, so there's a please wait there. For a second I was like, when do I get to do this again? I find the UI of this a little strange. So that's it, I've completed the tutorial. It's no longer even there anymore. So now it's just a matter of going around on my own and trying to like figure some things out. Like I could conjure pumpkins probably. I can probably conjure this scarecrow. You see what I'm saying? It's a weird distance to travel. Like stick help over in the corner there and put conjured in the middle. That is the map. That's all Fog of War. I guess that is where I've been, but a weird amount of things are uncovered already. That's kind of strange, isn't it? Can I conjure Bonfire again? That might be a one-time thing. So I will add these. Deal 4 damage to the enemy's avatar when played. To the idol, to the avatar. Okay, that is distinct. Gives 5 health to your avatar. Conjured 5 of 56. This game is like randomly generated, is it not? Maybe it isn't. No, unique card puzzle game. I don't think this is a roguelike. I think I meant to specifically make my way through. Yeah. I'm looking at a screenshot of the game, and it is exactly this. So that's just an incorrect assumption on my part. Not at all what I expected, and I'm pretty intrigued by that, actually. So let me conjure you up for another battle. Scared? Well, now I am a little bit. You're kind of setting an expectation here. Do you still cost a warmth to play? I have 1 warmth. That's like the cost is the orange one, right? Presumably? Or is that... I think that's probably what it is. Anyways, getting the maple on the board right away seems really, really good for me, because I'll just keep building warmth now. A torch costs nothing, I think. I don't know anymore. Choose action. Why do I get to do this? Draw a card, create 2 warmth, move hand to deck. That's my hand, right? I'll draw a card. Why did I get to do that? Create 3 warmth. Deal 4 damage to the enemy's avatar. I think that is an idol? Ooh, I won't have the warmth needed, right? You don't have enough warmth. Yeah, okay, so I'm mostly understanding things. Oh, fast mode. Okay. Some of these parts of the UI are like weirdly excessively large. Oh, yeah. So it attacks the avatar. Ooh. I need to create warmth then, because I want to get my own scarecrow on the board. And luckily, I will be able to get through his health a little bit more quickly. I need something else on the board to protect me with. When played. So that was a one-time thing. Now these guys will fight each other. We'll see what he plays. I need that. That's what I'm building towards. I could just create warmth and get my raft on the board. I think that's probably the right call. Because now you can just, one of you, something, just attack. It's health. It must be an every turn thing that you get to make that decision. It's strange that it wasn't at all a part of the tutorial. I will assume that I'm like healing up and going into things fresh. What if I just like walk into that? Conjure though. Spirit of Rain. Enemy's avatar loses 1 warmth when this idol is played and removed. So either one, it's not that you have to do both to remove warmth. It costs 3 to summon. I think that's got to be it. It's kind of tough to get that thing on the board, but its damage and everything is good. The weighing out the damage and the defense, I know that nowadays people are going to think of Inscription a lot more, just with the low levels of those damage and everything, that'll just have a familiar quality to it, I suppose. But it makes me think of Yu-Gi-Oh! Currently, that's what I'm feeling. We'll just get another combat. I want to get over there and get access to those torches and things. Obelisk. Am I fighting Obelisk? Is that what you're telling me? The lack of warmth is a bit of an issue. Or anything that can generate warmth. Yeah. I really could use a torch. It doesn't do a ton of damage, but I create warmth. Yeah, let's do it right away. Let's get the Scarecrow. Damage. Kill his torch. Whatever. Yeah. And then I really want to get a maple tree or something on the board. Harbinger of Darkness. Move hand to deck. So is that everything? It must mean these, right? But what advantage is that? Or does it mean played cards? So I don't really know how to make use of that one appropriately. What does Pumpkin do? Give 5 health. Oh, you can just heal. Add a copy of itself to your deck when removed. Strange. I guess if I were to remove it, does removing just mean it's been destroyed? That must be all it means. Like, you'll destroy it and he'll gain one, probably. That must be how that's intended to be interpreted. I am not going to play the Pumpkin because I don't think I really need it yet. And I think it would be a waste of the warmth. I'm kind of trying to build that back up a little bit. Bonfire. That's what I'm talking about. Can I play multiple cards a turn as long as I have the warmth? My guess is yes. I can. So he'll lose that bit of warmth. I'm going to heal myself up a little bit. Oh, this is considered a wish, not an idol. So that I didn't even realize idol's just written directly on the card there. So there, I'm sitting kind of pretty here all of a sudden. I'm pretty comfortable. Yeah, draw a card. I kind of want that maple brought around. Oh, so that's why the broken raft doesn't last. But he's potentially exhausted everything. It's, you know, whatever, this cube. No, he did have more to play. Then I have no idea what kind of decision making this thing is using. I'll do warmth because I want to get rid of his idol. Wait, it attacks the idol, right? Yeah. So flat playing field for both of us here. He's got his dealie back. That's just the first time I've used the right click inspect setup. I'm going to turn on the fast mode. Some of the weird, they play the card that shows it to you for like 5 seconds before anything happens. I don't think that's like necessary the way that that's being paced. So the fast mode feels like a good speed for me. Let's create warmth, get a maple on there. Although, ooh, he can almost take that out already. So that's actually a little bit worrying. I should kill his thing sooner than he kills my maple. I thought I clicked draw a card. I must have done warmth. That was not what I intended. But I will kill him while generating more warmth. So that's pretty good. Obelisk of the Pale Sun. Skips 1 attack. Oh, it has a lot of health. Oh. Yeah, it's not a deck. You're not like shuffling things back. Okay, I need to try one thing. He's gonna wreck me here. Move hand to deck. I gotta concede. I gotta flee. He's gonna end me. Maybe that would put everything back into my deck, but hand, the way it's describing hand, is a little uncertain to me. I lost. I don't know if I really lose anything from that, though. I don't know if I would have just been kicked out of the battle. Oh, I could totally have just come up here and grabbed a torch. That's fine. I got it now. So I definitely want the torch in my deck. And the next idol summoned by the enemy will take 4 damage. Now I have the torch. The torch is good for generating warmth. Okay, I'm okay with that. Because as long as I have a decent selection of warmth generating options, then I think I'm okay with that. That was a mistake. I kind of wasn't sure what would happen there. It's very generous. It's whatever. You just respawn, so not too worried about that. I guess I'll try a different one. Why not? Howling Wind. I don't have the warmth to do anything. Let's just create warmth. Idle. Let's get the spike trap. You know what? If I can play that now. Dang, I think it got wasted on the torch. And I think he still gained the warmth from the torch, so it didn't like fully intercept it, so it actually wasn't that great for me. That thing has quite a lot of health and damage potential. I'm gonna have to spend turns like drawing cards. At least I can generate some warmth. They can take each other out. His warmth is out of control, so a little bit worried about that one. I'll save that. Leaves in the wind. It's interesting because it inspires things to keep an eye out for as you're moving around. I didn't think to conjure the ladder. The ladder's another one. I really like that component of this game. It's fun. Draw 2 cards from your deck. Oh, being able to draw more. I'm often kind of limited by that, so I do think that is a good one. I'm going back down to this again. The obelisk. So there's a consistency there of what it is. Yeah, get a torch on the board. Immediately draw cards. I'll get the Spirit of the Rain. He'll lose his warmth. Look at that. Look at that combo taking shape. That's pretty cool, right? Oh, but the torch costs nothing, so pretty good counter to that, actually. I don't have any warmth generation, so I'll add warmth. Yeah, just gotta end the turn on that one, I think. Draw. I was hoping for like the maple. I'm hesitating, because if he doesn't have an idol on the board, will it attack his health? No. Okay, so that was a waste. But I gotta learn these things, you know? I probably could have seen that play out before and would have learned that way, but if that did come up, I missed it. So, I'm in a pretty bad place all of a sudden. Next idol summon, so it wouldn't do anything to him, so the maple is the most useful thing I could do right now. But he'll immediately take it out. So I gotta draw a card. Do I play the pumpkins to heal myself? I don't think he'll get out 7 damage, but he might summon another thing. A scarecrow. I can't even get him on the map, so I'll just heal up. My fire warmth generation is definitely the largest limiting factor here, and I'm kind of gonna get stomped by it, I think. So I have to get you on the board. Oh, he attacks the avatar correctly, so that was a little bit of a skip. That's really good for me. That's my little "you are here" moment, is it? Does that make sense? Oh, yeah. Does it? I think it does. Whoa, a whole row to have to deal with. I guess that's where I am. There's no conjuring things twice. Yeah, I was pretty sure about that. That is probably not a fight. Achievement, first 10, conjure 10 cards. Okay. Skips 1 attack. So, yeah, I have seen that one. 4's quite a lot. Are you warmth generating? Oh, I've initiated a cutscene. You feel your soul calling you. It's trying to tell you something. The soul is close, so close. Its aura expands and you are hit with a memory that is not yours. Reziel, the blood sorcerer. You do it? Can you take his soul? The soul thief, Iso. I can, but my price is, well, not even you can afford it. When Aeon is no longer an obstacle, I will make the Empire mine. Name anything and it's yours. I want a kingdom. Succeed and it's yours. Then let's discuss details. Where are you going to keep his soul? If Aeon gets it back, he'll kill both of us. I want to be sure you can keep him away from it. And he will want to kill us. I was a soulless once too. I know. His soul will be here. I'll get Neramoctus to surround it with barriers and traps. The Rune Architect? Just make sure the Architect knows that the Soulless One cannot die. Runes must remain active for... I understand. Of course, before I do anything, I need assurance. A blood contract will suffice? It's exactly what I had in mind. Interesting little bits of story getting sprinkled in. So now I know that that's what those are. I kind of did just want something to generate warmth with. So let me try and slip past these spike traps. I probably have a little bit more room to make that work than I'm realizing. Yep, Ah, yeah, it's not that tight. I do need to double check, triple check at this point. Not happening. But you, Wind Spirit, let's get you into this action. It makes me feel like I missed something there. Maybe I did. This is the one that I already fought, I think, that used this specifically. Let's get back in there and try. Cool change in the music, too. This game has got a lot of surprising, and I don't know if I said this out loud already. Balancing this game would have been so hard, because basically it has to be built around you, the player, having most of the cards from the area, but not necessarily all of them to succeed in an encounter, and then presumably at some point it'll become worth your time to intentionally leave things out of your deck. I'm fascinated. I'm fascinated by the way that is all being introduced and layered into the experience. It's cool. It's like damn cool. Oh, he healed a bunch off of that one. Why did he heal so much, actually? Not sure if I saw precisely why that happened. Lots of warmth. So, you will survive one round, which I need, because you're going to take that damage. I need to draw a card again. I need more cards. There we go. Bonfire, Spirit of the Rain. Get rid of some of his warmth. Oh, you can only have one at a time. I think I just replaced the other one I had out, quite unintentionally. Wow. Now I'm a ways away from getting back up to where I need to be to do anything useful here. This is not a great place to be in. So, deal 2 damage to the enemy's idol when removed. But first you'll just kill it, right? Yeah, good job. Leaves in the Wind. That's one that I must be around that I just haven't found. I don't know how many cards any of these little things I'm fighting against actually has. There we go. He must have ran out of stuff. So I think it's what is this? They call it a war of attrition now, where I just kind of need to survive. I guess I won't actually play the pumpkin because I'm going to focus on getting other things on the board. Oh, what do I have left to draw? Okay, but against an idol, that's not going to do anything. Oh, that's kind of a shame. The deck is empty, but it still wastes your turn. I'm not a big fan of the way that goes. Move hand to deck. What good is that? Why would I want that? So now I know how that works, and I could draw a card, but I'm just getting back the same thing I already had. So yeah, that's one I don't understand. I don't know why I would ever want that. Let me just heap on the warmth. So I think I do want to just run around the map for a second and see if I can find the glowing leaves. And they're wishes, I think. So they're played and they disappear immediately. So I've never actually properly inspected what the heck they are. I'm not seeing any glowing leaves there. Maybe they're nearby. The tutorial was... I'm thinking back to myself walking back to that area, how unobtrusive it was and how much I appreciate that. That the game is kind of encouraging you to experiment a little bit, and that would have been totally fine to just go around and start clicking on things. It's a cool concept. It really works for me on many levels. So that one that has the markings on it, I feel for sure is a combat. But what if I unfinished room? Does that add to my deck? It does. Adds a copy of the enemy's idol to your deck. Cool. So again, I shouldn't be able to do that more than once, but there's the combat one. Stored warmth. Ooh, it's good to have access to that right away. Please don't kill it before I have a chance to really gain the benefits from it. Damn it. Maybe I gotta be more protective of that sort of thing. Generate warmth, because I just want to get rid of his idol. His, theirs, the squares. A different type of tree. Skips one attack. It doesn't have a ton of attack, but it's cheap to summon. I guess that's part of what that one's got going for it. Add a copy of the enemy's idol into your deck. So there we go. I do kind of want that, because it's a simple, low-cost card to bring in. I want to add that warmth so I can summon the pumpkin as soon as I feel I need it. Which I kind of need it. But it's tough because I'm trying to build up the warmth I need. But am I better off trying to draw like the torch or something? Because that certainly isn't deep in my deck at this stage. Wow, he just did a bunch of stuff that I've not seen or dealt with. So let's just get the Spirit of Rain out there. I want to take down his warmth a little bit. It'll take 2 turns to get rid of that. I'm okay with that. He just copied my Spirit of Rain. You're going to be tough to get on the board. Stealing my mojo, man. Oh, I'm pretty hooped. I think I've lost this one already, actually. Unless, nah, this is like not what I needed. So let's just restart that one. Maybe there's more out there I could be collecting to add to my deck. That's tough. Tough when you can't do anything on the first turn. Why do you get to start with so much warmth? Yeah, straight to attacking the Avatar. I should be able to kill the Scarecrow sooner than he kills my Spirit. Got a Scarecrow of my own going. He'll take me out pretty quickly there. Man, okay, he's really starting to... There was like an echo of thunder. How do I get that? Let's get the warmth so I can get the Scarecrow on the board. That health. Health is worrying. So basically, as soon as... when he inevitably takes that out... Oh, maybe I should have thrown the Spike Trap down. Now I would have the chance to, actually. Let's do it. I just try and mitigate his ability to bring anything in. And I'll just keep attacking his health directly. That's another part that is really making me think Yu-Gi-Oh! Inscription had that too. I didn't say well or explain well. This game predates Inscription by like several years, I think. I should confirm that. Yeah, by about a year and a half. So I don't actually know what other games out there may have done similar mechanics beforehand with attacking health directly and things like that. But yeah, it's interesting, fascinating to me to see that here. There we go. Okay, that went way better that time around. So maybe the game isn't in perfect balance, that like it's not always consistent in how those matchups are going to layer together or play out. I did just want to see if the rock was conjurable. No Dwayne Johnson's in sight, though. Oh. That's totally a thing. That's got to be, right? The Echo of Last Thunders. That's totally what I was seeing, which is kind of cool. As you see your enemies use these things, you can learn to keep an eye out for them. See, that makes me think I missed something again. Deal 1 damage to the enemy's avatar and idol. If enemy's avatar has more warmth than yours, it creates 2 warmth. That card is sick. Oh yeah, eventually you'll get 56 cards and only 20 spots in your deck, so there's a lot of room to play around with that. Yeah, that card's so good, and it costs 0. Boy howdy. I just think that's mechanically cool, and it'll help my deck a lot. 3 of a kind. Like, is that a hint of what is to come here? Probably on some level. Dang. Not being able to do anything that first turn. That bonfire, I never draw it. It never comes up. So I just need to get warmth. Yeah. Yeah, get killing. Warmth again. I will use that to take out his idols so you can focus on attacking the health. It's kind of comical that also does damage, you know? I do want a torch in my deck. An extra one. So I'm pretty okay with that, actually. I'll get my deadly tree on the board. Oh, the scarecrow had attacked my health directly. Damn it. All right, let's try that again. I'm into this. This game is sick. Oh, the starting warmth. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's get the scarecrow on the board. That's how I want to start my turns. Yeah. This is good. This is where it's at. Give me the warmth. I'll use that for my raft. He got stuck without anything to play there. Oh, the burning tree is also a wish, I guess. This is it. I think I've already won, actually, which is quite funny. I think if I play that, it'll replace the scarecrow, so I'll just let that happen. Simple. Easy. I do like each time you break into a new area. It's like, okay, well, now I can start looking around. What's all out there? Leaves in the wind. Draw a card from your deck when played. Costs 4 to play? It has a surprising amount of damage. Wow, that's so strong, considering. These rocks are probably something. Rubble. Deal 1 damage to enemy avatar. Adds a copy of itself to your hand at the beginning of the next turn. Oh, it's a wish. It's a wish. So you could really spend your warmth with that. Oh, I didn't add the leaves. I'd just add everything for now. That's clearly something different. There's a guardian sort of thing over there. I'll probably come back to the little cutscene-y sort of thing there in a second. Yeah, okay, so I'm limited in where I can go. Still don't have access to birch trees or what have you. Let's hear a little bit more from our friends. I'd like the way you cut into the middle of the conversation. Something to keep the warden away from the island? These guardians you conjured should be enough to protect the soul, but I don't want to risk it. Let me think. I can place lightning runes around the island. The runes should last for a few hundred years. Long enough. Good, very good. I also want you to erase this island from the maps. You said that it's possible. So that's explaining the sort of fog of war thing. There's a story reason for it. Well, it's not like that. The maps remain the same. Just those who read it cannot perceive it correctly. You can already see how it works. All my runes have this effect. So the effect is created by the runes. Indeed. The only flaw of this is that if the runes are broken, the maps become right again. It's still... So I hadn't realized that's how it was working, actually. That these blobs are being dispelled rather than me kind of revealing them just by walking through. That is not a you are here thing. That's just a you started here, I guess. Let me do at least this one more combat. I'm not going to play this whole game in one sitting. I assume it's a little difficult, especially with the amount of deck management that'll get introduced and all that. It seems like people have beaten it in 6 to 7 hours. Some people 8, some people 10. 100% positive reviews on Steam and only like 31 reviews. So, you know, that's the hidden gem quality. It's cool though. And for the price I picked this game up for, which was very, very little, like 7 to 10 hours of gameplay, fantastic. I think that's a bargain. I'm starting with more than I ever have before. What changed there? Player starts with 4 cards in hand. I don't really know why. I don't know where that's come from. I wanted something warmth generating. Oh, okay, so just if your hand gets full of stuff you can't use, then that's where that's going to come into play, the sending things back to your deck. Finally, I see like where that would come up. I'm stealing your tree. I'm going to throw this rock at you. Take that. While I take damage. Let's get the Scarecrow out there. Attack the health. Destroy the tree. The burning tree. The burning tree comes up quite a bit and seems useful from my little outside perspective here. Good. Yeah, no, this is panning out well so far. I'll get some warmth. I don't want to replace him yet. He'll still survive at least one more. Deal damage to the avatar. Yeah. Let's just attack the avatar. End turn. Ooh, baby. Okay. Creating warmth is probably my best bet. I'll have to weather a few. No. I'll be able to get you out there, and you'll survive against this thing. And I'm just going to throw a rock at you again. This is good. The deck is becoming more sophisticated and more kind of interesting overall, you know? Yeah, I will let that play out one more turn. Yeah, that's fine. That's kind of where I thought the end would be. I'm going to summon this specifically because it won't use up my warmth. And then I should just draw that rock again. There we go. I managed to chuck rocks through to the end of that battle, which was quite funny. Now I can add the Harbinger of Darkness. Adds a copy of itself to your deck when it's removed. Oh, I gotta go find out what that is. I gotta try. We gotta know, right? It's specialty block stashed away in the corner here. Show me what's up with this. If it's like a boss or something, I gotta know. Cruel Winds. Health 50. All right, bring it. Let's see. Deal 1 damage to Avatar and Idol. If they have more warmth, which they don't, so that's not a good first thing to do. The rock throwing is good, but that's not how I want to be like starting. So there, he immediately has more warmth than me. So that's something I can play around with. Let's do that. Create 2 warmth. Deal damage to both of them and add warmth. Deal 2 damage when removed. Right. Only the one. Oh, lots of damage. High warmth cost, low health. Cool. I feel like I understand that card a little better than I had before. Not yet with the rubble. Oh, okay. It's a lot of warmth he just kicked in. See that? I didn't want to waste my warmth until I had something a little more going for me there. Oh my goodness. This is doing too much. I can't keep up with that. Oh. It's actually going to kill me this turn. I believe that's how that's going to play out. So, on the map, there is another area I could get to without this sort of boss situation going on. I want to try this one more time, see if I can fare a little better overall. That's not going to do much for me. Oh, hello. I have a cat asking for attention on the floor. Say hello to Misty. Okay, oh god. Okay, cut all that, Jesus. Not a great starting position to be in, really. So let's just I just gotta end my turn and take the warmth. God, all that damage just right away is brutal, and I still can't even really summon anything. Like that's one thing here. This is like obviously specifically meant to be a hard battle, but I'm recognizing really quickly that you can almost just like lose a battle on your first turn. So it seems. I'll just get that warmth down. I know he's going to kill that immediately, but at least it's there. It's kind of a safeguard. That amount of warmth he's generating is intimidating. But now I can do the same thing to him. Let's do that. Probably, yeah, that one skips an attack, so that's not a great time to be putting it into play. Do I want to copy another one of these? No. No, I don't. Damn it. Yeah, there it goes. I'm more or less hooped again. Not quite, but you know, it's just like a little bit rough going. So at least I'll survive there long enough. I'll generate some warmth for myself. Oh, but you'll kill the obelisk before it even gets a chance to do anything. Leaves in the Wind might be a little broken. I'll generate one of my own, I guess. It's gonna use a lot of those against me, aren't ya? I need this one to go down first. I think I kind of need that. Okay. It does damage back to him when you take that out, so that's gone at least. But the amount of warmth that this guy's able to generate and the amount of Leaves of Wind he has, yeah, I'm not equipped to deal with that one. So obviously you would just venture out. You would go acquire additional cards and what have you and come back a little stronger. I think this game is so cool. I actually kind of really dig the idea, there's burning trees, that the game would be like a puzzle adventure rather than a roguelike. I don't encounter a lot of roguelikes. Even Inscription still has that element to it, and this does too a little bit, but like I'm into it. I think it's really, really cool. I would highly recommend you guys check it out. I'll have a link down below. You can wishlist, keep an eye out for a sale. And thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you again soon.